Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Bold and the Beautiful sees Hope Logan, Annika Noel, deal with a setback because Hope for the Future, HFTF, can't retain buyers. It seems to be a design fail. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McSinneswood, told her father, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., the issues. This comes after a loyal repeat buyer did not want the new collection. On Bold and the Beautiful, back in 2010, Hope for the Future came from a contest for an ad campaign. It was during Katie Logan's Heather time as CEO of Forrester Creations. Hope's concept won over Steffy's. And it was because Katie's personal problems with Steffy pursuing Bill Spencer, Don Diamond. The ad concept turned into a full fashion line, but Hope is not a designer and never has been. B&B saw the line canceled after Kim Matula left, and they brought it back when they recast Hope with Annika Noel. Many lead designers took charge, including Thorne Forrester, Windsor Harmon, and Caroline Spencer, Lindsay Godfrey. It was also run by Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, on Bold and the Beautiful. Hope for the Future may be failing now because Thomas Forrester is not in charge. He is a brilliant designer that brought line success in the past. He called Hope his muse. The Bold and the Beautiful sees problems between Hope and Thomas caused him to leave. Plus, Steffy really pressured him to go once Hope broke his heart. Unless Thomas comes back, or the family brings in an outside designer, the line seems doomed. A possible designer could be Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, from The Young and the Restless. The design team now includes of Hope, Zende Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, and R.G. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman. But they are not cutting it on Bold and the Beautiful. Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, thinks the company should put more money into the line, but that is a long shot. We'll see. Carter's new concept for House of Forrester is intriguing, but that has nothing to do with HFTF. It seems destined to remain in trouble without a designer who can work well with Hope. She inspired every design Thomas made. With him gone, and with Hope not having any design skills, where can it go from here? Carter's trying to shield HFTF, but throwing money at a brand on the decline won't make it more palatable to buyers. You know that old saying about throwing good money after bad. I'm sure Steffy will fight wrapping up HFTF in the House of Forrester concept if the leadership team decides to take on the risky proposal. We'll see how it goes on Bold and the Beautiful. If there's one thing that fashion and soap operas should never be, it's boring. Yet that's exactly the word echoing through the Forrester Creations hallways when it comes to Hope for the Future, HFTF. Once a flagship line embodying youthful optimism, modern elegance, and yes, hope, the brand has nosedived into irrelevance. What happened? Who dropped the ball? And can Hope Logan reclaim her vision before Ridge pulls the plug? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into scandal, sabotage, and salvation. And trust us, Carter's not the answer. Let's not forget, HFTF was once the soul of Forrester Creations. A counterpoint to the raw sensuality of the main line, Hope's collection spoke to a generation of women who wanted fashion with a conscience. Organic fabrics, ethical labor, empowered femininity. It was a movement, not just a brand. And with Thomas Forrester's sketching magic, HFTF was unstoppable. The message was clear, and the designs matched the mission. But fast forward to now, and you'll find a line that's lost its narrative. Designs feel recycled. The message is muddled. The buzz is gone. HFTF, once the rebel darling of the runway, now feels like the awkward cousin invited to the gala because, well, family. Let's start with the obvious, Thomas. Say what you want about his obsession with mannequins, but the man could design. When he was in the zone, HFTF had a pulse, fresh, edgy, alive. But after his many exiles, the line fell flat. No vision, no cohesion, and certainly no flair. Enter Hope Logan, sweet, idealistic, endlessly forgiving, and not a CDO. For all her passion, Hope lacks the ruthlessness fashion demands. She's a muse, not a mogul. Her refusal to cut ties with underperformers, her indecision, and her let's all be friends leadership style have left AFTF rudderless. Being nice doesn't make a line sell. Being brilliant does. Then there's Steffi, queen of sabotage. From the moment she sniffed vulnerability in HFTF, she pounced. Pulling Thomas, questioning the line's viability, whispering doubt in Ridge's ear, classic Steffi. Is she wrong? Maybe not. Is she biased? Absolutely. Her loyalty lies with her own line, and she'll gladly let Hope's brand crash and burn if it boosts her own portfolio. Let's not forget Ridge Flip-Flop Forrester, the human wind vane. One minute he's backing Hope, the next he's axing the line. His leadership style can best be described as chaos coacher. He's a brilliant designer, no doubt, but as an executive, he's as predictable as a storm in Monaco. And finally, Carter. Oh, Carter. Handsome, dependable, honorable to a fault, and about as useful to HFTF as a silk scarf in a snowstorm. He's not the villain here, but he's certainly not the hero. As COO, his job was to support Hope, rally talent, and maybe, just maybe, prevent this slow-motion implosion. But he stood by quietly while Steffi plotted and Ridge waffled. He's more neutral than Switzerland. Hope doesn't need another man to rescue her. What she needs is a visionary. Someone to challenge her, inspire her, and slap the indecision out of her hand with a sketchpad and a dream. Zendy Forrester Dominguez, the sleeping giant. Zendy has talent, flair, and something HFTF desperately needs: hunger. He's been overlooked, underutilized, and it's about time he stepped out from under Ridge's shadow. Pair him with a creative team and give him free rein, you might just see magic. Paris Buckingham, you rolled your eyes, didn't you? But hear this, Paris understands branding. She's socially conscious, media-savvy, and unapologetically bold. She could repackage HFTF for a new generation of buyers, young, diverse, and outspoken. Fashion isn't just about fabric anymore, it's about identity. Paris gets that. A surprise return, imagine this. Amber Moore crashes back into Le, seasoned, sharper, and ready to shake things up. Or even Maya Avant, bringing elegance and edge. Either could be the wildcard HFTF needs to rise from the ashes. The hardest truth, the biggest obstacle to HFTF's comeback might be its founder. Hope has always been more idealist than strategist. She needs to get mad. Get bold. Stop playing nice and start fighting for her dream. Fashion is war, and Hope's been showing up with peace treaties. This is her crucible. Either she reclaims her line and reinvents herself in the process, or she fades into the background, another idealistic dreamer who couldn't survive the boardroom. The brand is her name, but if she won't save it, someone else will take it. Rebrand or die. HFTF needs a new story, something modern, sharp, rebellious. Ditch the bland beige morality and go bold. Think climate activism meets red carpet glamour. Design with teeth. Whether it's Zend, Paris, or an outsider, Hope must partner with someone fearless. Someone who doesn't design for approval, but to provoke.